Hey there. So yesterday I was at the Zandvoort track with, I went with a Ferrari 488. This was on ACC. Went with Ferrari 488, and then my target was to go below 1 minute 40 seconds. I wasn't able to with the Ferrari. I was off by like 0.23. But then I took the Aston Martin V8 Vantage, and I was able to get it to 1:39. So I did hit my target, and I hope to improve on that. But then, you know what, I was looking at like what the record is for the Zandvoort track, and yeah, it is done by a Formula 1 car, but ACC doesn't have Formula 1 cars. So I remembered one thing. Oh, Assetto Corsa has the Zandvoort track, and it has Formula 1 cars. So I grabbed the Ferrari F2004, or F2004 to be exact. And I'm going to go ahead and take this one. I haven't changed any settings yet, but I don't know, I'll keep this as it is. See the arrow, front, rear wing. You know, I can keep it factory just to see. Maybe I can change this just because this is a short track. I'm going to keep it stock. I'm definitely going to put some slick, soft tires, that's for sure. I'm not going to touch any of that. Traction control, it's factory 4. But I think I can, let's go with a 2. Now let's see what I can do here. Let's see. One thing's for sure, I will have fun. Now, the buttons are different than the buttons from ACC. The graphics do look better, to be honest, because ACC has that problem with graphics. But yeah, this is my camera. Man, I'm dead center with the CSL Elite and the V3 pedals. Sounds like Christmas morning. Alright, let's go. I don't know if not having buttons mapped for traction control is a good idea. Gotta get used to the car before I could actually do a proper lap, I guess. Fast. Can't forget one important thing. I completely forgot what I was going to say. I'm trying to focus on those cars. Something about the force feedback. Oh yeah, when I tested this game the other day when I got the wheel, I already set this up to 100, I believe. It has a 7 here. Come on now, let's go. Extremely fast, but so satisfying. Force feedback on this game is insane too. Like, it's so fun. Kind of sad that it doesn't have the rumble feature, but you know, this game came out in 2014, so I didn't expect it to have it. GT Sport came out on 2017 and doesn't have the rumble feature either. I believe ACC is the only game on the console that does have the rumble feature for these pedals. It's unfortunate, but honestly, it's my favorite one of the bunch. So actually, I do like this one a bit more because it has all the road cars, but in terms of driving, I think ACC is superior to every other game on the console in terms of physics and stuff. Okay, I beat the world record. The actual record is 1 minute 22. Did a 1:19. So if I beat the world record on this, like the real world record is completely different, right? In real life, the cars don't behave exactly the same as they do on this game. But I can only imagine what some guys that are much better than me on these games could do. They could probably do a good one. What did I do? 1:19? I'll have to look it up. I'm sure there's got to be a guy with like a 1:12 or something. Because that wasn't even a great lap, to be honest. I did some wide curves, I guess. See if I can do better than that even. Oh, why? I was trying too hard. You know, well, let's go ahead and try the okay, so 1:19 was my best. 1:19.673. So that's good. Let me go try the newer Ferraris, see how that behaves. Practice, change car, Let's go with the most recent one, which would be the this one, SF70H, I think. Doesn't say the year, doesn't even have its specs. Well, let's see how this one behaves. These are the settings I had. Same thing, factory, stability control at 0, all that stuff. I had the same for the other one, and then in the tuning menu, I didn't really touch anything besides put the slick tires. Soft slick. I didn't even know that car had that on this game. Never realized. And I've used the car, maybe I have noticed. I just didn't put that note in my head. But let's go with this Ferrari and see how let's see how this one does. Like I said, this is a game, so on a game, whatever a person does in terms of times is not going to be, it's not going to be accurate compared to real life, and obviously there's guys that are like insanely good. So, aero, let's see, rear wing, I'm going to leave things as stock as it was, but I do want to put the soft tires. That is one must for these kind of situations. I don't want to touch any of this. So I guess I'll go ahead and see how I can do with this one. The car looks very similar to the other one. Alright. Bye, mister. Bye-bye. Alright, baby, I'll promise I'll be gentle. Funny how it sounds so much different in the newer Formula 1 car. I can already tell it also handles that way. It's like so much softer. They completely drive so different. This one brakes much better too, and also spins much faster. Okay. Ah, come on, do a quick spin. I got this wheel locks right there. That's good. That's a really good thing. It's not one of those where it doesn't lock at the limit. Because I think the G29 didn't really do that. You could turn it as much as you want. Like even if the steering lock didn't beam. I believe, I might be wrong. I never really felt that. This lap is the poopy. We'll try again. So coming out of curves, this Ferrari is a little worse than the other one. any sort of traction control on is my question. No, I don't know. Feels great though. Assetto Corsa is so good. Like, it's so good. You know, a lot of people play other titles, but this one I keep coming back to it. Like, it's so good. Like, it is so good. I went a little too far there. Doesn't say the lap doesn't count, but I think I got off too far. How much time do I have here? So this one does about what the actual record is, or at least that's what I did here. I feel like the F2004 is the faster option. You know what, let's try one more, because who knows. Of course, feedback is just amazing on this. Formula One is the way to go with this. I'd be able to bring it down to 119. Ah, boo. Oh no. It's okay. Let's try again. I guess because this is just practice, it's not really invalidating my laps anyway, but whatever. Alright, I gotta try again. The throttle in this car is much different from the 2004. I messed up. Best 121. That's still below like the real world record. Thus, this is a video game though, so not real. And I really want to check out some videos because I want to see like how insane some of these guys do. There's got to be some guy that does like 112 or something. I bet. Like there has to be guys that do like a good 4 or 5 seconds less than me. I would say the average probably does the time I just did, or the other time I did with the other car. Obviously braking too late here in this section of this car. I'm overestimating the brakes. Oh my goodness gracious. Wide again. I don't think I can do better than that. Plus that one I got out of the track briefly, so that wouldn't count in the first place. If I didn't, I would have been close. this lap, I kind of feel like the curve back there was probably a little too far in, so it may have not counted anyway. Okay, must not spin again. Go straight, my friend. Go straight and mommy will love you. Alright, so I'm going to bring it up to 120. Okay, 120.988. I'll call it a day for that one. That's pretty much the best I can do with this Ferrari. Which kind of shows me that the other one, you know, I didn't tune this, so that's another thing. The other one seems to be faster. How the fuck did I get into the... Okay. Excuse me, what? Okay, let's take a look here. Brake bias, let's give her 58. Let's also raise this wing a little bit. Let's keep this as it is. And that. Top speed, hot lap. Okay, let's keep that way. Engine brake, I don't want to touch that. What else should I look at here that I could tweak around? Raise the wing, so I lose speed on straights, but I'll handle better. It doesn't have traction control. You know what, let's test this, see with the hot lap setting if I can do faster. Might need a couple of laps just to... Need a couple of laps just to get used to it. With like Formula 1 car, they're so freaking fast. They need to make an AC2 with like updated cars and stuff, like and graphics. Can you imagine? AC with like the new Formula 1 cars and, you know, all that fancy stuff. Maybe the Koenigseggs get added. Bugattis and stuff. Maybe Formula E. Some electric cars. I kind of feel like the brakes are better now when I increase the bias there a bit. Ooh, the spinnerino. That curve, I'm not good at that one. Not with this car. On ACC, I don't think I've even spun out of that one, but... Whoa. Okay, I'm giving it too much throttle. That is a fact. Just slow down on the throttle there. See if I can pick up enough speed that will justify what I'm doing. I don't think I will. That means this next lap I'll already come in a little slower than I should. Need to be more careful with this throttle. Best thing to do there is just, you know, put the wheels straight, control throttle there. Alright, once I'm in fourth gear, it shouldn't spin anymore. Alright, I'll go to, I'm still in the 120. I did, however, have that loss of time from not having enough speed in the beginning, so I might be able to actually increase the lap time. Might be able to actually shave some time off, is what I'm trying to say. I can't get it to 119. Now, I'm already below actually my previous lap. Oh, I'm back above. Maybe I will be able to. Alright. Okay, 119,620. I think that's about almost the same that I did with the F2004. Very interesting. Okay, so with a little bit of tune-up, I'm able to get a little better. Now, did the other Ferrari have fast, like a hot lap setting? I don't recall. Does it? I don't think it does. I think the other one didn't have a setting for hot lap. But I love that F2004. It's amazing. I think Lotus has, so they have these things. The classic Lotus. We have this crazy beast right here I could always try. I'd always try the 98T and see how this thing does. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go with the 98T, and you know, let's do a lap with the 98T and see what kind of time I can get with that one. Might as well, since I'm on a roll with these Formula 1 cars, trying to set times on Zandvoort. So 119 is my 119 something. I have to check the video again because right now, off the top of my head, I know the second one with the SF70 or SF90, whatever that Ferrari is. I know the time with that one, 119,600 and something. With the other one, I think it was about the same, even over. I think I actually beat the other one. I'll have to check. On this one, we'll see. This car's pretty crazy, so I don't expect to do very well with it. I believe this thing has over 1,000 horsepower. See the settings for it. So Angela, I'm gonna change the bias a bit. That's one thing I want to do. The fuel, I don't know if this is gonna matter. I don't know if it's gonna matter in terms of the performance because I'm just on practice. Is there a way? Oh, okay, L2. All right, fuel. I don't want that. I need what? Let's go with 50 liters. Okay, 50 liters of fuel. I don't know if that's even gonna work. Since this has, I'm gonna do this, 15. Drivetrain, 292. I'm gonna go with that. I'm actually not going stock with this. I'm going qualifying GP86. Alright. I want the best tires if I'm trying to get good lap times. Turbo, yeah, it doesn't have a whole lot of other stuff. We'll go with this. So I did mess up with the settings of this car. Oh man, it sounds so beautiful. Looks good too. Alright, let's go. Oh boy. That's how fast I'm gonna crash this thing. Force feedback on this car already feels much different. Man, this sounds so good. Turns a bit worse. That I can already say, but you know, we're talking about 1980s here. So So I have lots of respect for the guys that, you know, drove these cars. Senna, I believe, was the guy that drove this specific one. So, and this thing doesn't really have paddle shift, so if I had a gearbox or a manual shifter, this would make this experience a lot better. Maybe I will get it, but I'll have to either upgrade my seat or find a way to attach that here. I have not driven a manual car in a long time now. I do miss my VW Scirocco that I had in Portugal. 6-speed, that thing was so fun. Here in Canada, it's all automatic for the most part. Not a lot of people drive standard cars. Alright, let's try to get a lap now. Does have 6 gears. Does brake well. My only fear with this vehicle is, see, the tail likes to dance a bit. The car likes to twerk. You know what? I should actually soon do a Nordschleife lap with this vehicle. Because now with the Fanatec CSL, that new immersion that a guy gets from it is going to be a different story, right? G29 did a pretty good job, but this thing is, like I say, it feels completely different, but for the better. Like you can feel pretty much everything. Now I did go ahead and test this on Project Cars 3. I know that's not a full sim. It's a mild, very, very mild sim. More arcadey at this point. And wow. There's basically no force feedback. There is force feedback, but so little that you barely notice it. You don't feel the road, you feel some counter steering, and that's pretty much as far as that goes. Alright, so we're at a 126, 128, 130, 131, and I almost do just as good on, I guess I'm not pushing it all the way too, because I'm in fear. I'd be so scared, oh no. That's one more lap, see. Unless I crash. Unless I crash. See if I can actually gain time. Oh boy, there he goes. He or she, I don't know. It, the car. Oh boy. Still in. Still between the lines. Don't spin, please. Good boy. Power. Let's go. Alright, so I'll beat that time, but I still can't bring it below 130. I think if I kept trying and maybe messed with some more settings and stuff, I could probably bring this down to 120 something, 127 maybe. But we gotta consider this is a 1986 car. But the difference, over 10-second difference that I made with the Ferraris, the Formula 1 Ferraris, which are much more modern cars. I bet maybe even with like one of the newer cars, the new Mercedes, the Formula 1 Mercedes and all that, probably get an even better time with those, because those things are insane. It's like they're hybrids and they're like, you know, so sophisticated. We we don't have Formula One Mercedes. We also don't have any McLaren Formula One vehicles. Yeah, that's pretty much what we get. Well, that is it for that. I'm gonna call it a day on this video. Super fun to test. I recommend testing, going around testing these Formula One cars at the Zandvoort. I just wanted to see what kind of time I could do, because considering that the world record is 122, at least from what it looks like on ACC says, I was like, let me see if I could try to get close to that. I didn't think I would get even to it. I thought I would be like 4 seconds slower, but this is a simulation game, so in reality, if I was driving a car, I wouldn't be able to do that time. Not even close. Not even close. But I didn't expect to, beat that time by a good 2 seconds, at least. So, it's fun. It was a fun car. These were actually 3 fun cars to take. I recommend testing it. If you don't have this game, get it, because this game is cheap now, and it's amazing. Like, force feedback is amazing. I don't know, everything about this game, I love it. Like, and it's just, I don't know, it's just worth getting. Like, AC. If you game on both things, PC and console, and you haven't gotten it yet, get it on PC, because there's mods and stuff. I haven't downloaded it on my gaming laptop, but I should, because you could get like the Corvettes and stuff, and like all sorts of cars you can download. You can get some funny stuff. I see Jimmy Broadbent driving some sort of, he drove like this big truck or something. Vans, the Ford Transit and shit. Like, it must be fun to like just get to play with those cars around. But yeah, that's all I got for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Sub and stay safe out there. If you're in Canada, stay warm as well, because it is fucking -30 out there. So yeah, see you guys next time. Bye bye.